Hey guys, so yesterday we looked at our congruence transformations and your assignment had been to graph your new triangles based upon the transformation that they asked you to perform. Well, the other item that you can be asked to do with the transformation is to simply describe one that's already been completed for you. So instead of you creating the new triangle, the original triangle and the new one are already on your graph and you are the one deciding what happened. Okay, so basically I'm asking you to write the instructions that you would have been given. Okay, so as you can see on my picture, there's an original triangle and a new triangle. The original ones are in black, the new ones are in blue, and if you notice, they do have the little ones with the letters as well. So when you're looking at problems in your packet later, you're looking for the triangles that have the little ones. Those are the new triangle, and so the other one, remember, is the original. So first you have to decide which transformation you have, and then exactly what happened. So things to look for. If the triangle sits in exactly the same position, that's going to be a translation. If I could fold my graph and make it match, that's going to be a reflection. And if it has clearly turned or spun or it just simply doesn't fit the first two, that's going to be our rotation. So when I look at the first one, I can see that this triangle is sitting in the exact same position in terms of how X, W, and Y are sitting. So I know that this is a translation. So my instructions would say to translate. And then we just need to describe how many units in each direction. So from one of your points, simply count what they did. So if I use point Y, 1, 2 points to the left, so translate 2 units left, and 1, 2 units up. It doesn't matter which set of units or directions you list first or second. So I could have said translate 2 units up and 2 units left, as long as you have both of them with the correct value and the correct direction. In the middle, if I fold this graph, things would match back up. So what I have to determine is if this is a reflection, I would be asked to reflect across and now I need to determine which line. So you're looking for the line that would be directly in the middle so that every point would be an equal distance. So C and C, if you notice, they're only 2 spaces apart, so directly in the middle or 1 space would be my x-axis. So reflect across the x-axis. If it were a different line, you would say something like reflect across the line x equals 3 or reflect across the line y equals 2. That's fine. Our last one here is our rotation. This triangle has turned. So we're going to rotate 90 degrees. And we need to decide, was this clockwise or counterclockwise? So remember, if we start with black, that means that point X moved from here to here, and the others moved this way. So that's counterclockwise. So rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. And we're always about the origin. So when it comes to a rotation, you're only deciding, was it clockwise or counterclockwise? You're always 90 degrees and about the origin, but you do need those 3 pieces of information. So we have to say rotate, you have to say 90 degrees, about the origin, and you need to decide, was it clockwise or counterclockwise? Okay? So again, you're basically writing the instructions that would have been given to you, but they already did the graph for you. Okay, so I have 3 more here. So what I'm asking you to do is go ahead and hit pause on the video and take a moment and just sort of think through, or if you want to write them down, what would you say for the 3 that are currently up there? So to quickly go through the answers, in the first one, this is a reflection. They reflected across the y-axis. In the middle one, this is a rotation. This would be counterclockwise again. So rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. And in the last one, if I start, say at G, 1 unit up, 1, 2, 3 units left. So I hope this helps, because this is what you're going to be asked to do on tonight's assignment and on future problems. If you have questions, obviously ask your teachers.